But yeah, though. All right, listen. I'm saying I'm streaming. Hold on. Let me. Let me make sure. What happened? Let me make sure it's on. Make sure the stream actually working.
Yeah. Oh, or don't put them on.
I might have to stream from Twitch
I said don't put them on there.
instead of YouTube.
Put it in there. No. Oh, all right. I'm putting it in.
If it's gonna keep tweaking.
You're good, bro.
Okay, never mind. We live. It show up. Never mind. We good.
Is it all sorted or?
Pardon?
Is it all sorted?
Yeah, it's all sorted. I'm on it right now.
Alright, Bert, so let's get into it. So, yeah, basically, what you were... Wait, where's Shade gone, bro? Where is bro?
Where is who? Oh, Shade said he gotta go.
Left.
Yeah, he said he gotta go.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, bro, he about to miss the lesson, bro. That's why I'm recording. Yeah, it's cooked. That boy's cooked, man.
So, yeah, basically, this is like, kind of like your bare basics kind of full help system, right?
Yeah.
So, this is what you started kind of doing at like at the start yesterday. So we'll go through all that in a second. Let me just change this, by the way.
Event receiver.
So, firstly, I think we should go in chronological order, so we can just kind of start up here. So basically, what we're doing here is we're setting kind of all our values when they join the room, because obviously if we like look down here, we're setting their health to 100. Obviously whenever you join a room, your variables are automatically set to 0, aren't they? So we need to like set all this stuff, we need to enable all this stuff, so that's basically what we're doing at the start. So what we're doing is doing player joined. Player joined is a global event, and therefore we're localizing it with if player is local. We're setting their health to 100, that's automatically becoming 100. We're turning this HUD element to true, and then we're setting their HUD element value and their World UI primary bar value to their health, so that'll be 100 when they join. And then we're setting this one enabled. I think we don't really need that. That was just a currency thing I added for when I was teaching my other class. But yeah, basically, as you can see here, you might be wondering why, for example, we're setting the HUD element enabled and then setting the HUD element value, but then we're not enabling the World UI. And the reason for that is the World UI constant is here. If you just configure on that,
the World
you'll
UI?
see that. Yeah, on the World UI, to configure on that, you can scroll down. You'll see player enable when player joins. You'll see that's on. So basically, we don't need to display their. We don't need to display their World UI when they.
No, I'm saying enable while joining is off.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, turn it on for me.
Got you.
Well, yeah, that's why we don't need to display it when they on this play joined event, because we could just turn it on there. And then yeah, so basically the next best thing is to come over here to the player definition board. So basically, you were doing last time you were doing a global projectile hit player event, and that works perfectly fine. When I made this, they didn't actually exist yet. Well, you can either do this method, or you can do that player global hit player projectile joined event, and both of them work fine. So you know how to do that, and that's all fine. But basically, for example, if we go and look at the player definition board, for example, basically what a player definition board is in every single one of these. This is a little example of what's inside of it, but you can just edit on that if you want. We don't really need that, but you can just click edit on this on the player definition board. You can see what's inside of it. And basically what a player definition board is it's like this kind of circuit board that you have to activate. So you have to go and configure, and then you have to click activate on the player definition board. So you can do that for me as well, because that won't be active currently. But basically that will set the player definition board to active, which means it's on. And then basically when it's on, each player in the room has their own player definition board. So for example, I have one of these, and then you have one of these, because we're the 2 players in here right now. And for each player, it replicates the chips inside for each player, so it's on like a kind of personal basis. So you can either go this way, or you can do your global projectile hit, which you did over there. But yeah, both methods work fine. They're both perfectly acceptable. So yeah, basically, go on.
So what about this kill and this projectile hit? These are definition boards, right?
We'll get onto that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. We'll get onto that. We'll get onto that soon. But basically, this is what you put inside the play definition board. But you can look inside there anyway, so we don't need any of this. So that's what you put inside of it.
Yeah, that's basically what's inside of this right here.
Yeah, that's exactly what's inside of that. So it's just sending the event outwards. So basically, what this does is when you are hit as a player, it's going to send this event, and then it sends it to this event receiver over here, this projectile hit event receiver, which is what this projectile hit event definition is up here. So basically, on this event definition, we've put the player, so that's the person who's getting hit. We've got the killer, that's the person firing the shots, and we've got the damage, obviously, to see how much damage they're dealing. So that is kind of all seen down here. So basically, we're sending that event inside of the play definition board, and then because we're sending that event, it's receiving here. So firstly, what we're checking is if the player equals the killer, right? Because if they are hitting themselves, then we don't want to do any damage to them. So basically, we're checking if they equal that. If they don't equal that, because remember on an if chip, if it's true, then it'll always output then. If it's
Hold on, one second.
Always output else.
One second. So, scoot your head over a little bit so I can look at the event sender. Receiver.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, so I need to take this maker pen off my hand right quick. Hold on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Take this maker pen off my hand, bro.
It's not good when you do an actual maker pen, is it?
Bro, it's terrible. Hold on. Take it off. All right, there we go. All right, so
there you go.
The player and the killer is connected to both of the equals. And I see they connected to something else too.
The player on the top, the killer on the bottom. And basically, we're just using the equals ship, because if that is true, if the output's true, that means the player and the killer, they're the same player. So we don't want to do any damage to them, because that'd be like them hitting themselves. So that's like me taking this gun and then putting it to my head. I don't know how to do this on screen, but like on VR, for example, you can put the gun to your head,
shooting yourself,
right?
Yeah.
If you do that, we don't want to do any damage to you.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yourself, and we don't want that. So that's what this does here. It checks if the player is the one that's also
equal to the killer.
Firing the shots.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, if that's false, because remember, if a bool is true on an if chip, it'll always output then.
Okay.
If it's false, it will always output else. So basically, we're checking if it's false, so they're not the same person, and then we can go on to the next bit.
Okay, so if the equals is not equal to the killer, to the player that shot himself, okay, then the condition, obviously it goes to else. So else is false and then it's true, right?
Wait, what? And then it's true, what do you mean?
It's on the if chip, is else is false and then it's true, as far as output goes, or can it be both?
If it's, yeah, exactly, yeah, perfect, yeah. So no matter what, if the condition that you're putting in, if it's true, it'll always output then. If it's false, it'll always output else. So that kind of makes sense.
Okay, so we saying, so the else is this if right here, this else, so it's not true. So it goes into this if chip right here, which is a cooldown.
Yeah, so if they're not the same player, so if I hit you, for example, it will go past this else because we're not the same player. If I hit myself, the chip will stop here because there's nothing connected to the LAN. Okay,
I get it. So if it's true, then it's gonna go past this else into the other chips. But if it's false, it's gonna run through these chips right here.
Exactly. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, if we move on to the next thing here, we've got another if chip. And we're checking if the cooldown is true or false. This is an example of thinking ahead, right? So you remember last week I was talking about whenever you're making systems, you want to be thinking ahead what you're actually making?
Yeah.
This is an example because if you come look down here we're turning this to true, and then there down here we're turning it to false. So for example, we want to be thinking ahead like, in this system I want to make a cooldown system, right? So that means basically that what the cooldown system is going to act like, it's going to make it so that if you're on cooldown, you can't take any damage. So that means that it gives you spawn invincibility, basically. It means that when you respawn, you're not going to be able to take any damage.
Yeah, so can't nobody grief you, basically.
Exactly. So what we're
Okay.
doing here is we're checking if cooldown is false, because if it's false, then we can go ahead and do damage because they don't have any cooldown. If it's true, then we're not doing anything because they're currently on spawn cooldown. Does that make sense?
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Okay, bet. So basically then, if that isn't true, we'll go in and we're starting to subtract the health. So that's nice and easy. It's basically all we're doing is we're taking the health of the current player, which is this variable here, which we also set to 100 up here, if you remember.
Yeah.
And then we're subtracting the value of the health from the damage from the health.
Yeah.
And basically we're putting that into the chip, obviously, because whenever we run a chip, it sets its value to whatever the input is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, got you. So let me just go over it again so I fully understand
Yeah,
it.
of course. Yeah, start from the beginning up to where you want, if you want. Yeah.
Okay. So right here, we checking if the player who is the killer is equal to the player who shot. So basically, it's gonna go through the equals chip. If it's true, then it's gonna skip this. If it's false, then it's not gonna take any health. And this if chip right here is for the cooldown. Basically, when somebody get killed, right? So when you respawn again, you basically got like a buffer period, kind of like in Roblox when you got that little circle surrounding you.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah, you got like a little buffer on this cooldown. And then if that's not true, then the health, right, you go subtract, the health from the damage. This damage is connected to the subtract, which is connected to the health. Is that synced to the same health that's up top? Like that's like
it's the exact same name. It's the same name, so it's the same value.
Okay, yep, same value. And let's go check if it's less than 0, yeah?
Yep.
And
less
if the
than
condition
0, because that means they're on 0 health, isn't it?
Yeah. And then if the condition is true, if it's true, then it's another cooldown. What is this cooldown right here for?
No, so basically this is the example of thinking ahead.
Okay.
Basically we're not setting this to anything, we're just seeing if this is true or false. We're not doing anything with this.
Oh,
we're
okay.
checking if it's true or false. So then here, if they die, basically we're subtracting their health and then we're checking if it's less than or equal to 0. If that's true, then they're dead, basically. So we want to do all the killing stuff. So from that, we're setting the cooldown to true so they can't get any more damage.
Yeah.
We're then unequipping all their weapons. We're showing a subtitle that they were just killed. We're sending this event sender, and that's going to go to the killer. We're respawning the player. We're setting their health back to 100, and then after 3 seconds, we're giving them a cooldown. So basically, after this point here, this is where all the death stuff starts, basically.
Okay, I can explain this whole thing now. Let's start from the beginning. So,
from the start,
the event receiver is the projectile checking if the player is equal to the killer, so the one that shot. So you can't shoot yourself, basically. So if that's false, then it comes through this if chip, and you can't do damage to yourself. Basically, it's a cooldown. So basically, you can't do damage to yourself. Then it subtracts the health. It sees if your health is below 0 from the subtract, and they're less than equal. If it's less than equal than 0, that just means that you're dead.
Yeah.
And it starts from here. This cooldown, basically, just so you can't take no more damage after you get killed.
Yep.
It unequips all the guns, whatever you had inside your hand from. Just take everything away, basically, and it shows your subtitle that you got killed right here, and it tells the player that killed you, the killer, that you killed so and so, and it shows them the subtitle, and then it respawns you at a respawn point that you set, and it resets your health back to 100. What was the delay for again?
So then after 3 seconds, it sets the cooldown back to full, so they can't take any more damage. So they can take damage again.
Okay, so they can take more damage after 3 seconds of the cooldown. Okay, bet.
After 3 seconds, it removes the cooldown, so they can now take damage again.
It removes it. Okay, so you can take. Okay, bet.
We're setting it to false here, aren't we?
Because but it's at the true over here, so we gotta.
So we're setting it to true over there.
So we gotta undo this.
They won't be able to take damage now, but then after this 3 seconds is up, we're setting it to false, so they are able to take damage again. So basically, that means that the cooldown,
the invincibility is over.
The period, as you said, it's 3 seconds.
Okay, yeah. So 3 seconds invincibility after your health and reset. After you got all the guns unequipped and you spawn at the new spawn place. 3 seconds of that. After that, you can get killed again.
Yeah, exactly,
All
precisely.
right,
Yeah.
I understand it perfectly.
Okay, so yeah, you've got all that. You've got the top bit as well. You've got the player extra board. The only bit we missed is this bit here.
Yeah.
This is a fun fact you might not know, which is really quite helpful actually, and kind of revolutionised how I did circuits when I was first learning it. Whenever you create a variable, so when we had a health variable or when we had a float variable over here, for example, no
Yeah.
matter whenever you create a variable, an event is created, and basically it's that variable changed event. So basically, if you go on here to this event receiver and you can configure it, if you search up health, there'll be an event called health changed.
Okay.
And basically, that's a local event, and it will trigger whenever there's a change to that variable. So whenever we're subtracting the health here, for example,
Yeah.
this is automatically going to run because the health is changing, and then therefore we're setting. Oh, let me just connect that. Sorry, we're setting their world UI values. That's the thing that's above your head, and
Yeah.
their HUD element value, which is the health on the bottom of your screen. We're setting those values to their current health. So if we just subtract it here and say they take 20, they've got 100 health, they take 20 damage. It's not going to go further than that, obviously, because it's not less than or equal to 0. So what it's going to do is this is going to trigger here, because whenever that health variable changes, this is going to execute, and then we're setting their world UI primary bar value, and we're setting their HUD element value to whatever their health is currently on, basically. Does that make sense?
Okay. So can you just explain that one more time?
Okay, so basically, when we go through all of this, if they take damage here at this health bit,
Yes.
so if we subtract their health here and they take damage, this here is automatically going to trigger, because this is a variable change event, and whenever you create a variable, one of these is created,
Okay.
which means that whenever that variable changes its value, this is execute here. This is a local event, and then basically what happens after that is when this is changed, we're setting their world UI, I can't talk, world UI primary bar value to their health,
Yeah.
and then their HUD element value to their health as well. So it's a nice little thing with this variable change event here. It kind of revolutionised how I did CV2 when I was starting out.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it kind of, another kind of optimization technique, which you can kind of see here, but we'll go into in like admin panels and stuff next time, is kind of centralization of logic. So instead of whenever health is changing, doing like these two chips, it's all centralized at this point. So instead of after we subtract their health, instead of setting their values here, what it's doing is it's just going straight to this event receiver here and setting it there. So it's all centralized in this one bit. So we can just subtract and do whatever we want with the health without worrying about setting these values ever again, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, what I want your job to be now is I want you to recreate this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in the air. I want you to try your best to not use it. If you're stuck at any point, feel free to go up and like have a look at it. But try your best not to actually kind of look at it, if that's okay.
Okay.
Is that good? Kind of like do it off memory.
Yeah. Let me just run through everything one more time and just skim it through it.
Yeah, of course you can.
Play join.
Go ahead.
Players local. On the health. Check the HUD enable. It's true. It's the HUD element value. Element number. So the world primary. Then house. And then you need this player definition board. Projectile hit. Hold on. It's a new property. Player, killer, and damage. Okay, hold on, let me...
Yeah, the player, killer, are obviously player values, and the damage is an int value. Like player properties and int properties.
Hold on, so these are both player definition boards?
No. Wait, what am I getting a thing? Oh, I got them. No, so basically this isn't a player definition board, this is an event definition. Because basically if you go and you look inside the player definition board then, you'll see event receiver proj hit, and
Yeah.
basically that's sending all the information to here so we can do all this stuff. But inside there, inside the player definition board, that's how we're getting their information to hit. Additionally as well, you don't need to do this. If you want to do it your way with the global projectile hit player,
we can do it. We can do it this way. We can do it this way. We can do it this way. I'm just trying to understand.
You recreate what's inside the player definition board. You create this event definition, and then you send it to that event. Basically, have another look inside the player definition board just so you know what's in there and stuff, because it is quite complex.
So this is the event. So after I spawn the player definition board, this is not going to be in here. I'm gonna have to make this
No,
basically.
it's not. You're gonna have to do that yourself. Yeah.
Okay. So projectile hit player.
Yes.
So
So an
this-
event receiver. That's an automatic. Receiver. So it's already in there, the game. And then what you're just gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get your collision data, and then put it into the custom event definition that you create.
Okay, so the same thing for this one basically. This is gonna be
Yeah.
the inputs instead of the outputs on the event receiver as far as this side goes. So do I create so this is the first event receiver that I create, and then I create this event receiver right here basically.
Yes, basically, the first event receiver in there is the player definition board one, so you'll put your event receiver down, and then you'll do all that other stuff in the middle, and then you'll send this custom event that you create with the event definition, and this custom event goes down, when you send that event, it goes down to this one here, it's all this logic here.
Okay. Just equals that. If it doesn't, it cool down. Help subtract. From the less of the equal, less than 0. Help if cool down. That's when it starts. True. You unequip. It's just I bet we can do it. Let's get it. I ain't gonna learn it until I actually do it. Yeah.
I'll put this up here. If try not to look at it, I want you to try to use off memory. But if you ever need any help throughout it, just go up and have a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to.
I can't expect you to learn everything.
Yeah.
Try your best in your ability to try like kind of recreate it. But if you're struggling, then it's fine to go have a look. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so let's get our event receiver.
I'll be here if you have any questions and stuff and just watching.
Okay. And on player joined. Let's get if the player is local. If the player is local, then you want to set the health to 100. Changes the health. And then let's set HUD enable. Set HUD enabled. And then So enable element. Is it element value? Hold on, let me see. I think that should be it. The value is gonna be it. That should be it. Because the value is gonna be that. Health is that. No, that doesn't go there. Target, is it target? No, target not there. Okay, so set this to true. No. Hold on. So let me get is it get her element value? No. No, it's not this one. Hold on. It's room level HUD, is it? Is that? It's no. Let me think about it right quick. Let me just do the player definition. Let's do the player definition board. I can come back to that. Player definition board. In the event definition. Just put that above that. So let's edit into this. And we want event receiver. So let's pull this out, matter of fact. Let's pull this out right here. The event receiver is player hit. Is it collision detection? No, it's not that one. That's what I said it was. Not global projectile with the other one. Let me see right quick. Player hit. No, it's not that. Hit. Projectile hit player. Oh yeah, it is this one. So let's projectile hit player. Collision data. We need to get collision. Collision data get player. Sure, that was it. Okay. The target of this is the collision data. Firing player. I think if player is local. Player is the firing player. Fuck. What was the collision player going into? If player's local collision data get and this the event receiver. Oh shit. Oh, is it the event sender? Hold on. No. It's not that. It's got something to do with the damage, bro. I know that. I think. Hold on. I need to go up there to see that, bro. I can't. I need to go see this. It is the fucking event sender, bro. Damn it, bro. I knew that. Damn it, bro. The value is for the health, basically. And this is the freaking event center. Set player world you have permanent bar. Okay, bro. Damn it, bro. I should have remembered that. Hold on, did I get the wrong chip? I did do the wrong chip. It was set element enabled and the element value. What was the target on this? Hold on. It all come back to the same shit. The game HUD element. Damn it. Game HUD element. Okay, as far as this is the event sender, bro. I'm so slow, bro. I sat there and said that's what it was. Event send. And this event is projectile hit. That's what it is. And that's if it's local. Get the collision data of the player and the firing player, the damage to that. Okay, I think, okay, we done with the event definition. With the player definition board. And for the event definition, we can change this. Project hit. Hold on. Fuck it. We go skip that. You need the event receiver. just going off what we can remember. Projectile hit. Player killer damage. Okay. So let's get equals chip and an F chip. So let's the equals up. Let's check and see this. It's connected to this. Let's check if the else. Oh fuck, what was it? I know it was a cooldown under the health. So I think this is an int variable. Int variable. I think that's what this was. Yeah, this is an int variable, I think. So let's change this to your health. It's an else though. I don't think that was an int variable. Let's get. Wait. What the hell was the cooldown chip? Hey, bro, I don't know what that cooldown chip is, bro. What is this chip, bro? Is this an int variable too? No, this is an event bull or something. Oh, that was 2 if chips. I got that wrong. Bro, how did you get this projectile hit in here, bro? How did you get this up here? Yo, Wiki. Yo, Wiki.
Yo, what's going on? My bad. Sorry. What were we saying?
You straight? Yo, bro, how did you? I'm not understanding. How did you get this projectile hit that the display to this? How did you get this event sender, bro? To display those? Because I can't set it to player killer and damage.
That's an event definition. You need to spawn an event definition. If you configure the event definition, basically you'll name it whatever you want, and then scroll down and there'll be a properties section. You need to add your specific properties. So basically you'll click add property, you'll name the first one player, and then you'll select a player property, and then you'll submit it, and then you'll repeat that for the killer and the damage one.
Oh, so you gotta manually make the definitions.
Yeah, you're gonna manually make them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what is this, bro? Why is there a random holotype woman up here, bro? Is that Shade putting random stuff in, bro?
Yeah, it's Shade, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
And explain to me what is this? What is this cooldown chip? Is this an if chip as well?
A bool variable.
A bool variable. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, a bool is basically like a int variable, but instead of saying numbers, it's true or false.
Numbers, yeah, it's true or false, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. So let's get this again, and then we need a bool variable. That's what it is. Okay. So this will So we go connect that output is bool variable to this, and then the else to that. That's still false. And let's go into this and configure this. So we're gonna name this player. This is player, and this is damn it, what was the yellow again? Oh, it was player, that's what it was. Let's add property. Let me see, player, yep, player, killer. And then the last one is damage. Damage was what was it? Let me see. I feel like I passed it. Let me go back up top. Damage. Damage is the green one. What's the green? Is that int? Hold on, let me scoot it up right quick so I can see. I think that's int, right? No, that's not int. I didn't even save it. Hold on, let me see. Is that int? Oh, that is int. Okay. Nice, nice. And all right, so right here. So we got the bool variable. We could change the name of it to cooldown, because this is the cooldown right here. And then we want a int variable to get the health. Let me see. Oh, I spelled that wrong. I'm tripping. We go change. Obviously, change this to health. And let's go sync. I didn't click submit. I'm tripping. And then what we want to do is we want to get a subtract and a less than. Put the subtract there and a less than chip. Less than 0, of course. So let's connect this to this. No. Hold on. I'm tripping. Connect this to this, less than 0. This is gonna be another if chip. What do I connect value to again? I think is the bottom value. Oh no. Let's damage that, and then that. Yeah, that's how that goes. And then we're gonna do the results. So I think this is an if chip, right? Okay, so we checking the equals if the player or the killer is the same people. If it's not true, it's gonna go through this if chip and it's gonna give them a cooldown. So basically, they can't shoot themselves. And then, should this be an else? Or should this be an then? If not, then the health is gonna subtract. It's less than 0. So I think this is an if chip. I'm not gonna lie. This might be an if chip. I think this is gonna connect here. And then we got a cooldown. That's right. We have another cooldown chip right here. So a bool variable. Bool variable. This time we gonna set it to true. set it to cool down. We'll set it to true tip. Now this is where they start to get into the meat and potatoes of things. So after that, that's when okay, so let's get, damn it, what was it? We basically finna tell them, it's basically finna be the respawn. Nah, so, damn it, why is it on the tip of my memory, but I can't remember it? Hold on. Just let me, hold on. Let me get this world UI primary bar right quick. World UI primary bar. Let's put this up here. Is this it right here? By color? Hell no, that's not it. Enable? Is that it? No, I don't think that's it. Max value? No, I don't think that's it either. What about this one? Value? What about this one? No, that's color again. I think this one it. I'm not 100% sure at this point. But damn it, bro, I'm trying to get this one down here though. I know I'm gonna need a 2-string. Basically, a 2-string in a string format to tell them something. I'm not even 100% sure I got it right. Hold on. Hold on, let me just start putting shit down because maybe it might click when I start putting shit down. So let's go. Show. We'll do notification. Show player. No, it's not notification, is it? No, it's not notification. Is it prompt? I think it might be prompt. No, purchase prompt. Fuck no. Subtitle. That's what it is. Player show subtitle. I know that's it. Oh, why is this connected? Hold on, bro. This is. Let's bring this shit down, bro. Okay, bro. Need 2 of these. So, oh yeah, that's right. They got killed. That's what it was. It shows that they got killed. And we need a respawn. Yeah, we need a respawn. Respawn, I think. No, it's not it. Oh shit, bro. I think it's an int variable. It might be another one. I'm not sure. I don't want to go back up there and look at the damn thing, bro. I know this is something different. I'm gonna just do something else if I can remember it. Oh shit, bro. Let's just do the help change thing. I don't even remember that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Bro, I don't remember, bro. I gotta go up here and look at this shit. I don't remember this. It's unfortunate, bro. But, you know, it is what it is. Unequipped. Damn it, bro. It was unequipped in a weapon, bro. How do I not remember that, bro? That's so unfortunate, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's so unfortunate, bro. That sucks, bro. That sucks, bro. It was unequipped from slots, bro. That's what I was missing. You gotta say all of them the truth. Yeah, Wiki, this is frustrating, bro.
Why?
That's it. Cause, bro, when I don't remember it, bro, that just get me mad, bro. It's like, bro.
No, yeah, to be fair, you're learning though, do you know what I mean? Like, it's always going to be difficult at the start, but basically what you're doing, by looking at the stuff that I made at the start, you're kind of creating those connections in your head, and then now you're actually making it, and you're bringing those connections to life and actually making it, do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you don't have to make it, like, exact as well, like, instead of doing all the two-string stuff, you leave it out, you can just put the you died, subtitle or something. You don't have to make it exact, you can change it how you want to make it easier or whatever.
Bro, it gotta be the same, bro. I don't need it easy, bro.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Also, this is wrong here because when the health changes, you're setting the health to the health, but it's not doing anything. It's just a waste of a chip because the health is already that value. So you want to set the values of the HUD and the world UI stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm lost on what you just said. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Okay,
bro.
try finish it. Just keep looking up at the one at the top for reference, and we'll go through it at the end.
All right. What was this value even connected to? Is it? It's the player. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Was it the player that the two string? Ah, I see. Never mind. This prompt. This prompt right here was to. You just kill him. You just killed by. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So. Okay, so the one at the top is the player that got killed. The one at the bottom is the player that kills. Player. Alright. Let's fuck it.
What?
What? You just got popped by squiggly lines. Now scoot that over. Hold on, are they connected to each other? That's another thing. Oh, they are connected to each other. Nice. Kinda gotta connect. I keep connecting to the wall, bro. What is that? So I need another two string. String format. Because this is for the player. And obviously the results. This could be the subtitle here. You know, the value is to the killer. You just there you go. You just smoke so and so. And then it's the respawn. Let me see. Now listen, this health is not what needs to be here. I don't know what that respawn chip is. I'm not gonna lie. Respawn point and respawn player at respawn point. Yo, that's wicked works to say. Respawn point and respawn player at respawn point. What the fuck? Confusing ass chip. And then I just need what, a respawn point chip? What is this? Does this have a variable? Ah, it's the actual respawn shit. Interesting. Can this be a vector component as well? As like a respawn chip? Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry, my bad.
I think, can this respawn point chip, can that be like a vector component too?
Can it be like what?
A vector component as well?
Yeah,
So
it
like,
could be a vex component. You just use set. You just use respawn, or you'd use set transform, whatever. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I just follow this example just for the hell
Yeah.
of it.
Well, you don't have to follow that example. To be fair, the only reason I use it is because I really like that chip, bro. I'm just a bit biased that chip. Like that is like one of my favorite chips in RecRoom, bro.
Like, what sets it apart, bro?
Huh?
What sets it apart that makes it better?
It's like the longest chip name.
Bro, that's
Respawn point, bro. It's just so funny to say.
that shit cancer, bro. Long names. But I bet I'm
Yeah, bro,
basically,
that's why I love that chip. But you can use, for example, after this, you could use respawn and then set it to a vex component. Yeah, it's up to you, really. Whatever you want to do, bro. You can change that if you want.
and then just the health delay and the cooldown basically, and just set that to false because I
Yeah,
changed this one
yeah.
to true. And then this right here, bro, is blowing me. But I'm gonna come back up for this in a minute because I
Yeah,
know
come
I'm
back at the
not.
start at the end. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But it's just these. This the respawn. I bet. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna just use a respawn. I'm not gonna lie, a vector component. So let me go ahead and just do that. Respawn. No, I'm gonna use the chip that you said. Matter of fact, that shit funny. See, it's a long ass chip. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, damn. You can set up multiple respawn points too. Let me just get rid of full board. Wait, 2.0. I don't know if I just fucked up the chip by deleting all that, but you know. I ain't streaming on YouTube in a minute. Bro, I'm not looking forward to this storm, bro. This storm is finna blow so much, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, and then we do just a health chip delay cooldown. It's an int variable. Just also the health. Submit it. Change it back to 100. Let's get a delay chip for 3 seconds. And then the bool variable, obviously. After the delay, yeah, we about done. You just smoked so and so. You just got smoked. Now it's this health change shit. I don't know about this. Set player world, you are primary bar, right? Okay. Set player world, you are right. Primary bar. Not max value. Was it value or just enable? Oh, it is value. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. In player world,
Yo,
you are.
VR,
Yeah, what's up?
are you close to being finished? How close are you?
I'm done.
You're done. Oh,
Let me just spawn this player world, you are right quick.
we'll quickly go through this because I need to go to sleep. I'm on a trip tomorrow.
Yeah, it's fine, bro. Enable when in. Alright, I should be done. Let me just check up here right quick.
Yeah. Yo, by the way, this is my friend down here. This is my friend. It's her first time playing RecRoom. Do you have any like words of advice or like, anything to say to her?
Do you plan on playing a lot, or you just hopping on whenever he on? That's the thing.
Just tell me what to say if you want. She says she doesn't know.
Don't know? Well, I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
some advice for if you plan on playing a lot. Is she CV2 or and if she plan on getting to any of that, or she just playing just to play,
I
basically?
don't think so. She's just on here for fun. I can't lie.
For
I kind of
fun?
just forced her to download it.
I ain't gonna lie. So look, from the Hangout community, because that's where I started. That's kind of where I still am. From the Hangout community wise, I would just say, stay out of drama that's not yours. You can make as many friends as you want, but try listen, when somebody tell you who they is, listen to it, basically, because a lot of people is honest with who they is. So just stay away from degeneracy. If you want to stick around and like listen to the drama and stuff that happens, that's cool, but try not to give too much of your own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't know the facts like 100%, so don't come off as ignorant. Enjoy yourself. If you ever get into game creation, your boy Wiki right here hook you up. You know what I'm saying? He got all the plugs, so you're not gonna have no problems as far as that. Basically have fun. Like, I don't know, it just depends on your goal whenever you want to play, I guess. Like, if you just playing just for fun, basically, I would say Verified Studios is where all the drama is and all the entertainment. Ducky's Penthouse, Close Condo Dead, it's a bunch of maps. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this game is kind of cooked a little bit though. But yeah, you
It's
better.
dying, bro, innit? It's dying.
Yeah, it's terrible. They got rid of engagement rewards for rooms. I don't know why they did that. Like, another incentive gone. You know, it's like I don't know, bro. That just incentivizes people to just make more cash grabs. By the way, because if you can't get engagement
No,
rewards,
exactly, bro. With all the commerce and
it's
stuff,
just e-commerce.
that's what it's looking like, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's just nothing but e-commerce now. So people definitely go be raising the prices, like, and then when
Exactly.
people raise the room prices, that's when the UGC creators who
Yeah.
like, oh, they making the price the same as us, so they go even higher. So it's cooked, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's cooked.
Yeah, bro. But I've been telling like the lore and stuff and like everything that's like happened like in RecRoom and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I started creating. I published my first map November 2023, I think. And like even if you go back then and compare it to now, bro, it's like the game has changed so much. It's for the worse as
It's like
well.
damn near the
Like,
golden days.
huh? What'd you say?
I said it's like damn near the golden days back then.
Yeah, they were the golden days, bro. Like that's where I blew up and everything, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's whatever.
Well, I'm done though. If you want to go over my system,
Wait, say that again, more time. My bad.
I'm done though. If you're gonna go over the system, see what I did it right.
Oh yeah, bet. She also said you sound crazy American.
I am indeed. You're not American, I can tell.
She's laughing, bro. Anyways, yeah, okay. So, player joined. If player is local, set the health to 100. Set the HUD element to true. Set the value. You want to set instead of setting this to true. To be fair, you can do that. Have you enabled when joining on this player world UI?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you don't need that. You don't need that.
I don't need this chip
that.
entirely.
Yeah, you don't need that because if you've got enabled when joining here, you're basically just doing the same thing here, so you don't need that there. Alright.
I see.
And then, okay, if we go down here, projectile hit, if it equals that, if that's not true, then cooldown's not true. Subtract the health. If it's less than, yeah, cooldowns are true. Unequip from slots. You just. Let's go into the. Yeah, you just got by. Oh, this is the wrong one. You want this one to be linked up to the killer because you're telling them you got popped by the killer. This is linked up to the player currently, so you want to link that up to the killer.
So okay.
Here.
So you look. Hold on. So you link this to string. So this message is gonna show up on the killer's thing. I hooked this up.
It's going to show up to because the local player in this graph is the person who's got hit, obviously. So basically, on the to string, we want to put this to string to the killer because what we're saying on the string format is you're saying you just got popped by 0, and 0 is going to be the value here. So we want them to say you just got popped by, and then the killer, and then this one here is you just got. You just smoked, and then that's the one we're sending to killer. So instead. Do you see how this one's the local player? That's fine, we can leave that because they're the local player in this graph. The local player is they're the one who's running the chips.
Yeah.
Whereas this one here, if we do this here, it's going to send it to this same person. We don't want that. We want to send this subtitle to the killer. So we want to put this player input here to the killer one here.
Just like the string, the to string, yeah.
And this one goes to the player. That one's fine. You put that one to the player, so that's perfect. Okay, and then you're doing respawn player, respawner, respawn point, my favorite shit. And then we're setting the health back to 100, left 3 seconds, variables false. Yeah. Let me have a look inside your player definition board. Collision data, get player, player's local. Boom. The firing player is that, and the damage is that. And then basically all you just need to make sure you do is that you configure this player definition board. And then turn it to active.
Active. Yeah. Yep.
And you just made a fully functioning health system. Congratulations.
Fire.
Nice fire.
W lesson.
Yeah, but I thought like you tried making it last time, obviously. Cause I think, yeah, this you tried doing last time, innit? But I thought we might as well just go over that same thing today because you tried making it, clarify the mistakes, and also it's really good for like variables and like adding the extra information and thinking ahead and like kind of like planning it out logically in a logical way. Because you know, all this stuff after this point, it's logical, isn't it? We're turning to true, we're unequipping from their slots, we're showing subtitles, we're respawning them, we're setting the hell back. It's like a logical kind of sequence that they do after they die.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is tough. I'm looking forward to the lessons going forward. Learn the new stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad, bro. Hopefully Shade will come to the next one. Shade should come to the next one, bro, because it's his favorite one next time. We're doing mod menus next time. So it's his favorite lesson.
Nice. Excellent. That sounds great.
That's very great.
Bye, bro. I appreciate that. How you want me to pay the tokens?
Let me take you with Mothy over in party. Boom. Alright. We'll go to... Alright, Mothy, basically, you're gonna get a player invite on your thing. When it pops at the top of your screen, you can either hold tab, or you can click tab.
Yo, chat.
Go now.
Chat, gang. We just made a health menu. You know what I'm saying? Finally, bro. I'm saying we learning CV2. The next lesson will be on Sunday.
It's just I'm saving the room. That's why.
The next lesson will be on Sunday. I probably stream beforehand though. I don't think I'm just keep streaming. I just CV2 lessons. I might go back to streaming my gameplay that I play on this game as well. I'm not gonna lie. I might go back to streaming my gameplay as well. But yeah, that was my CV2 lessons, man. Anybody can watch the video. You know what I'm saying? Take what you saw. You know what I'm saying? And apply that yourself. That's it, 10,000.
I appreciate it, bro. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Normally we'd be doing one. Well, the plan was to do it Monday, say Saturday, right? I can't do it tomorrow because I'm away in the Lake District. But we'll resume on Monday. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, brother. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned stuff, and you did a really good job. So well done. And I'll see you. I'll see you next time, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. Nice to meet you, Monty. It hit different.
I'll see you later, bro. Have a good one.
Alright, bro. Yeah, bro. That's it. Hey, chat. Yo, we got a game coming out. Payday the Heist. New game coming out. It's gonna be fucking fire, bro. It's gonna be fire. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? One of the more interactive games on RecRoom, bro. It's not gonna be the regular schmeggler. The regular schmeggler games that you see on RecRoom, the regular cash grab. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular junk. This is like real interactive shit, man. Like you can really go in here, rob banks. I got stealth mode on, so it's not gonna show it's not gonna play the actual thing for me. But you know, hit this bank, open up. You know what I'm saying? You come in here, you steal it. I got instant steal on too, so it ain't no timer for me. But you know what I'm saying, whenever you rob the bank, you gotta make it all the way back to the robbers area. This could be the robbers area basically where they go spawn at. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, you drop the money off right there. It tell you the little thing on the screen how much you got. And in the top right, you look in the top right corner. Obviously, I got 40 million. I'm the owner. I'm gonna have however much I want. You know, if people don't want to do that and they just want to buy money, boom, right here. Want to buy some cash? Buy some cash. It's the options. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. I'm gonna have the guns for here. You buying the guns and stuff right there. I ain't set that up yet. But look at the amount of circuits I got in this fucking room, bro. My circuit tier for this room is crazy. Look at this. This is insane, ain't it? This is absolutely insane. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all everything else. Play area, obviously I got the shooting range. People go be able to use free guns. Come in here, you know, practice their aim, whatever the case may be. I got the hardware store. This is for like the gunpowder that you can buy to make the dynamite for the big bank, because you got to use dynamite to rob the big bank. And then obviously over here, this is the medium-sized bank. You know what I'm saying? So first thing you might want to do is come in here, get the passcode to the vault. I'm saying 791-043. And then in this room, you got the drawer where you go get the key card. Key card, bring the key card, put it right here. Boom, it opens up for 5 minutes. Like it's on the screen, the bank will reset after that time. Open the vault. Oh, I'm tripping. Open the vault and put the code in. Obviously, the code is 791-043. It opens up. This is a medium bank, so this could be a longer time for y'all to steal. You know what I'm saying? Steal the money. Obviously, the last bank was 30,000. This bank is like 175,000. I think like that. I think something like 175,000. We about to see. Yeah, current bag worth. You see, current bag worth 175,000. The maximum bag worth is 75,000. I mean 250K. Boom, just like that. But in the police, right? The police up here. If you get caught with that, bro, they go clear that out. You know what I'm saying? Got the Rec Cafe, chill area. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have these apartments. These where people go spawn at. Like, you could be able to, like, you know, cop these basically to, like, save your money so you can't get robbed. And then they got the big bank, the big one, the big dog. You know what I'm saying? Make this a little bit, you know, accessible, basically. You know what I'm saying? The key card right here. Come in here. Hit that. I'm gonna do the key card, the code somewhere else. You know, open the elevator. Open it again. I'm tripping. It's gonna close by itself. I got the animation. But yeah, you see, come in here. Don't mind that water right there. That's the RecRoom studio water. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. So we come down to this elevator. I gotta grab the dynamite. I'm about to show y'all this animation, right? I'm gonna show you this animation once we come down here. But look, the animation for this door to blow up. I'm about to get the dynamite right quick though. Watch this. Watch how cool this is, y'all. It's the dynamite right here. You're gonna have to buy supplies to get that. Watch how cool this is. This animation is dope. So you take the dynamite and you throw it, and it attaches up there. Boom. Open it up. You go in there, and this could be worth 1 million cash. You know what I'm saying? Diamonds, rubies, sapphires. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what those was called. Yeah, you got the gold, and then you obviously got the cash, bags of money. This could be worth 1 million. And the whole time for this, room is gonna be like 5 minutes. You got to sit in here 5 minutes holding this. You know what I'm saying? It's a 4-player robber thing. 4 robbers, 8 cops, 8 civilians. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna have to hold this door down while you sit in here and rob everything for 5 minutes straight. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, instead of going through all that at the house, I'm gonna have a vent system where you can just vent straight into here with the dynamite, blow it open. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to do all the extra stuff. And let's go ahead, go up. You know what I'm saying? This takes forever. I set a little delay on it or whatever the case may be. But yeah, bro, the game is gonna be dope, bro. I got a lot, like I got way more to come. You know, a lot of I would say more circuits. This game, the ink is already crazy. Like 2.36, over 2,300 chips. You know what I'm saying? Like it's up there. I'm not gonna lie, but it's worth it though. It's worth it. As long as the performance is good, it's worth it. That's all I care about. And then, you know, I still got some more buildings to put down. Obviously, you know, the police station over here, I'm not 100% done with it yet. Police station gonna be right here. You know what I'm saying? The car gonna be in there. You know, police got the elevator down to the prison. Let's open it and let's go to the cells. And these are the cells right here. Obviously in here I'm not always done, but basically when you a police officer, you could be able to send people that you catch into these cells. Basically, you see these cells right here. You can, you know, it's up to 5 minutes, up to 300 seconds. Obviously they got the vent they could be able to use to escape. My CV2 dude ain't finished it yet. But, you know what I'm saying, obviously it's going to be the vents that you can use to escape early or whatever the case may be. But yeah, the game going to be dope. Like, it's right under the prison, by the way. So, I mean, right under the police station. So, yeah, game going to be fire, bro. Make sure y'all check it out. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that rewatched this or is watching. It's going to be fire, bro. But, yeah, I'm about to continue building, though. I'm about to eat some food first. You know what I'm saying? That lesson was, you know, about an hour long. Wasn't too long, but, you know, I'm about to finish eating first. And then, yeah, y'all go see the game when it drop. I might make a trailer for it. I'm not gonna lie. I might make a trailer. and put it on YouTube. But yeah, though, appreciate y'all watching, man. I'll see y'all later.